Come on, we deserve it! His team ain't on our level! Get that! Wow!
Welcome back to Wuhan. Darren Flam alongside Mason Gordon for the Slamball China Championship Series. The Slashers and the Maulers getting ready to do battle. The Slashers undermanned with no Scott Campbell again, taking on a very desperate Maulers team.
So much more was expected from the Maulers in this series, and other than Stan Fletcher and stalwart defense from Rodney Bond, they are not getting it done in this tournament, sitting here at 0-3.
And looking for the aforementioned Stan Fletcher. Again, no one cutting for Stan, having to do so much on his own. Blackwell denies that pass, and here come the Slashers in the attack mode. Carlson looking for Kevin Vaughn, who gets the quick layup. Good decision there to beat Rodney Bond with a quick hit.
Kevin Fahn's confidence is growing with each and every possession of this game. Kevin Stapleton is really impressed.
And there's Stan, whose confidence need not grow any higher as he continues to amaze us with his aerial acrobatics.
That was a nice twister there from Stan. As Anthony White just domination. This guy is really something. He's too long and too strong in the air.
Powered over Rodney Bond, and that is not easy to do. As Monty Blackwell with the good defense on Teron Williams. And here come the Slashers again. Kevin Vaughn looking for a cutter. No, loses it, so he'll reset it. Here comes White into the scoring zone. Bond is there and gets enough of a distraction, but Carlson will dig it out. Doing what Carlson does is always being around the ball. A nice pass to Kevin Vaughn.
That was incredible. Josh Carlson with the wonderful setup, and Kevin Vaughn is fantastic.
Doing it the fantastic way. Oh, Stan with the quick bunny hop in, but Kevin Vaughn showing how to get it done with finesse. Stan with the power there, but Vaughn getting it done himself.
It's tough to play against Stan Fletcher.
Stan has like taken the sport to a level that no one's really caught up to. So good and bad Stan can be, you can be in awe watching him, but you got to play and still try to beat him. So you can't get caught flat-footed just seeing like, what's he going to do now?
White taking on the defense here, looking for Vaughn, finally has him. Takes the jump shot, gets the roll! Wow, soft touch from Kevin Vaughn.
Who is this guy, man? He's scoring in a lot of different ways that are really unexpected.
Hitting a little jumper there, a wild pass into the zone, and Blackwell's going to get the tie-up for the Slashers.
Yeah, Del Monte Blackwell is 270 pounds. You do not want him jumping on top of you.
And here it's the inside pass to White, looking for the cutting. Carlson tries to tip it back, but Bond is there. But again, Carlson digging out the loose ball, looks for White, who gets it! There's no way he comes down with that pass. That ball was going to hit the roof.
Bang, bang, chicken.
He gets the big dunk. Stan into the zone. Will flip it up. Blackwell is there to distract and starts the break as Carlson. White going again at Bond. This time Rodney's got him. Denies him. Not going to get taken again to town twice in a row, but we have a penalty. Kevin Vaughn getting a little tricky here.
Kevin Vaughn taking advantage of Sean Jackson being overeager, but there you see Vaughn with the opportunity. He bobbles the ball as he goes forward. Once you've started forward, you can't deviate from your path in a face-off. They're just going to wave it off here, but the Slashers, little silver lining, they retain the ball after the face-off.
Vaughn a little overeager himself there to start, went without the ball. Carlson will fire the corner three and not get it, but there's Kevin Vaughn all over the court so far here in the first half. Quick flip, oh my goodness, what a beautiful little move that was.
He's really doing some stuff that's incredibly impressive for such a young player.
The Maulers continuing to struggle offensively. Blackwell with a great stop, and back come Kevin Vaughn and the Slashers. Flips it up, this time Bond just volleyball swats that ball out.
Never say never from Mr. Bond.
And Teron Williams with the finish. And that's a much-needed basket for the Maulers. 6-point game, 40 seconds to go in the half. Looking again for Carlson is White. Carlson to Vaughn, hitting the outside. Spring flips it up. No good this time. Carlson gets it, but is stolen away by Bond. And a much-needed break here for the Maulers. Can Stan create something for his team? inches, nothing doing. Blackwell disrupting the flow here for the Maulers. Stan gets it up, misses the layup, but finishes with a two-hand power slam rebound.
We're really seeing some amazing action here as Stan Fletcher scores, but what does he think about the development of the young gunner, Kevin Fahn?
Kevin Fahn, this guy's great, man. I thought never would have even the attention span to catch on to Slamball. He was just all over the place. And then once we got into the development program and we started nailing down each type of skill set, this guy turned into a beast.
And that'll bring us to the end of the first half. Slashers leading the Maulers 14-11. But again, Coach Kenny Anderson's got to be a little concerned about the lack of production from anyone not named Fletcher.
Kenny Anderson's going to have to reach deep down into his motivational bag. Let's take a closer look at this Maulers lineup.
My name is Kenny Anderson. I'm here to coach the Maulers Slamball team. We have a very talented team. Stan Fletcher, who's probably the Michael Jordan of Slamball, is just awesome. I get mesmerized. Found myself, watching him. Sean Jackson is one of the original six of Slamball. With his experience, we need that. Teron Williams, big guy, very aggressive, very talented, great leadership. Isano, an Asian player, one of Stan Fletcher's students. He's working with him. He's showing some great progress, doing a great job. Ronnie Bond is a stopper, very aggressive, very coordinated, and we need him to stop everything. We need him to be successful. Stan Fletcher, he's a great playmaker, but I think in times when we need to score, he takes it upon himself to do it all. We need our other players to come and help him, and we'll be fine.
Second half action here, getting underway. And it'll be Maulers with the control here and a chance to tie the game here. Start the half. Stan jumps in and is going to draw the face-off.
Yeah, Carlson knows he made a mistake there. Stan Fletcher saw that Carlson was in a difficult position and took advantage.
And Stan up high and hard there. Usually Stan goes quick, but he went high that time.
And that's knowing your personnel. If you're Stan Fletcher and you got a little guy coming at you, you don't necessarily want to go for speed. You want to go for maximum amplitude.
And he got up to the top of the board there.
That sounds like an 80s movie, maximum amplitude.
That does have. And Stan again with the finish. Another Stan Fletcher show put on here today in Wuhan as he continues to amaze.
It's really gut check time here for the Maulers. They need to figure out what they're doing as Kevin Fahn continues to impress with a cornucopia of odd shots.
And that was like a finger roll. Stan, freestyle.
Oh!
I'm running out of things to say. The double tramp stamp power finish from Fletcher.
I don't have a quippy thing to say here as Kevin Fahn hits a really nice thing. I don't have a joke. That's just beautiful. I mean, look at that.
It just makes the unbelievable look routine, does Stan Fletcher, as you see him just flying through the air with the power finish. Slashers looking to get back into it here, 16-20. Fahn with a little freestyle, hits the spring, fades back and pops it, a freestyle fadeaway.
I've never seen that move before, fading all the way back. Josh Carlson, what do you think of your running mate?
Kevin has been really impressive. You can tell he's been working on the Slamball court here that they have. He's doing stuff that we were blown away that some of the Chinese players could do.
White bricks a three, and that'll set Stan off on the break. He's going to hit the zone. 360 through the low. Almost pulled off an amazing dunk there. Just couldn't quite finish.
As misses go, that's pretty entertaining.
That's a 9.9 on the dunk scale, everything but the finish. Here comes a nice finish from Kevin Fahn, finally with a dunk. Gets it over Rodney Bond, but back comes Stan with no time to waste. He'll freestyle it to himself. 360 windmill! His 12th point of the half already. Unbelievable.
Stan Fletcher gives you the big spinner as Kevin Fahn is matching him bucket for bucket. Stans are worth 3, Kevin Fahn's are only worth 2.
So Stan coming up victorious here so far. Nice job by Blackwell. Stan will bounce to himself off the backboard finish. Just when you think you've seen it all, he finds a way to take it to another level. Unbelievable.
That was a squatty potty. Gets him with the 360. Kevin Fong with the nice little jump hook. But watch Fletcher here. Uses the bounce to set it up and then throws it off the backboard. Look at Blackwell. Look at the ricochet. And that's all the daylight Fletcher needs.
Here comes Carlson, now down 3. Flies high, but Bond is there to send it back. And here come Teron Williams and the Maulers looking for Stan. Stan hits the outside spring. Again, what's going? I'm just going to watch. What's... Oh! What?
Oh! That is unbelievable.
He just went through the legs, Spider-Man triple tramp stamp, unbelievable. Fawn with the attempt, can't finish. I'm still in shock about what I just saw from Stan Fletcher as the Maulers out in front by 6. All right, let's see what he's gonna do. Everyone quiet.
And Fletcher draws a foul from Carlson. But can we just take a moment here? I mean, Fletcher is giving you something different each and every time. This time with the through the legs, 360 into the bottom springs. And look how far out of position Monte Blackwell is. Freestyle with Stan is a serious business.
Started throwing the ball to myself. I didn't even know it was going to be called freestyle. I started bouncing it off the springs. I started throwing it in the air, started throwing it off the backboard. Now to see freestyle become a culture in Slamball is crazy.
And with a chance to build on this lead, goes quick 360, and Carlson just never even left the springs. He's like, I don't even want to try.
And Fletcher willing his team to victory with an unbelievable performance, piling on the points. He just will not be denied tonight.
It is an unbelievable effort, and here comes another. Can he do something different? He through the legs, double tramp stamp. Just continuing the aerial assault and just an unprecedented offensive output here by Stan Fletcher.
This is the most dominating display of freestyle, just absolute supremacy I've ever seen in the sport, bar none.
A big victory for Coach Kenny Anderson as finally someone else scores this half besides Stan Fletcher, who's going to finish with an unbelievable 32 points.
32 points in just 10 minutes of action. This is just phenomenal.
Unbelievable performance for the ages. Stan Fletcher.
You see this just ridiculous move that's coming out of his imagination as he goes. What a phenomenal mind to go along with a phenomenal skill set.
We'll be right back for game 2 of Rumble Mob.
Scouting report on the Mob. We've had rich history. We don't like them, they don't like us. We don't even like to sit in the same van with them. They don't like sitting in the same van with us. We actually asked earlier to ride a different van than them coming back after practice because we didn't want to sit next to them. That's all I have about them. No individual players, I will not give them credit for anything. They are the champs, they have what we want.
So no love lost between these two teams, Mason. The 2-1 Mob and the 3-0 Rumble. Getting ready to get started here in Wuhan.
These are the original 2 Slamball teams. It's the oldest Slamball rivalry, and it's arguably the fiercest.
You see the starting lineups there. Jelani Janice, the powerhouse handler, getting ready to lead his team, hopefully to a 4-0 start here in this season. Memphis Robinson looking for Whitney White. White, alley-oop to Janice. Nope, nothing happening. Faison is waiting, sees Memphis. And again, denied. Good job here defensively by the Mob. But Whitney White misses the layup and then corrals it for the one-handed jam.
They do that on purpose sometimes. They come up short on that initial shot, and then they kick up with their bodies for the quick power finish.
And the quick layup there for Noah Ballou. He prodded and probed, no one cut. He said, heck, I'll take it myself. Finishes with a deuce. Memphis throwing it to himself off the backboard. He created that like Stan did, but almost looked like an afterthought.
That was just so quick. Memphis threw it off the board quickly, and he was there before the stopper knew what happened.
Oh, big denial there. Redmond on Sandy Fletcher. Go look at this play here. You'll see Redmond with the big stop.
Massive physicality at the rim from the big stopper.
Janice looking for a cutter, finds Whitney White. White up and down. Whitney White off to a quick start here for the Rumble.
Whitney is just one of the most difficult gunners to deal with because he's so big, so strong, and so talented. He can contort his body in really interesting ways.
Lu Fong to Noah Ballou, and those two hooking up again. Great job by Fong to avoid the stopper and then wait for his cutting teammate there.
And Ballou was opportunistic there.
Oh, Jelani Janice with the elevation and the power on that one, slipping to the side and going with a double two-hand slam.
Kaboom like the cereal from Jelani Janice. And what Noah Ballou does is get a lot of these easy buckets, and they really add up over the course of the game. Boom shakalaka by the big Rumble handler.
Lu Fong, who had such a big game, goes off the board just like Memphis. That one was astounding. Look, he saw the space and just took it himself.
Lu is just taking names right now. We remember the big crazy dunk on Bond. Now he gets Redmond just all over Redmond. Look at him drift to the right.
12-8, Rumble up early. Whitney White does Vince Carter one better, goes armpit on the rim there.
Whitney White will let you know about it. He likes to talk trash, he likes to score buckets, and he might like pizza.
Lu Fong with another finish, this time beating his fellow countryman James Goes into the game.
Just add him to the list. Lu Fong is just headhunting out there in Slamball. Look at the elevation and the wherewithal to get the stopper completely out of the plate.
Memphis firing. No good, and Faison will collect the rebound. Looks for Moon, half winding down, maybe time for a desperation heave. Moon chucks it, no good, and that's the half. Rumble 15, Mob 11.
The Rumble paced by Whitney White's 9 points. Lu Fong putting up 6 brilliant points in the half, but Noah Ballou, the unquestioned leader of this Mob team. Let's hear what people have to say.
I'm Noah Ballou. I'm a handler and team captain for the championship Mob. I do like to keep the ball in my hands and make a lot of the decisions for our teams. I'm pretty good at selling the attack to get the stopper in to create a differential for our one-tramp lobs.
Noah takes over. Noah lets everybody know where they're supposed to be, why they're supposed to be there, so everybody understands why they're doing what they're doing.
Noah's my guy, man. He's a high flyer. He can do anything out here on this court. Noah, you gotta watch out.
He's just a freak. He's like the guy that grew up on tramps and can do everything. Backflips, front flips.
And the thing is, what he does, he sneaks up on you too. You know, Noah will get those sneaky buckets. He don't care about getting the three all the time. He'll take a jump shot, he'll take a floater, but he's an excellent passer out there.
Our strategy on the Mob is to play tough, solid defense and get out and run our break.
If the Mob are going to defend their championship, they need Noah's spark. And by that, I mean his scoring, his passing, his defense. Ultimately, the guy just wins.
You got to be consideration for best all-around player, considering all that he does for the team. As the Rumble here looking to get started early in the second half. Ball's loose. Faison dives on a nice effort there from the stopper, and he'll trigger a break. Ballou's got it. He's looking for a cutting Sandy Fletcher. Has him. Nothing doing, though, for Fletcher as he'll reset it to Lu Fong. Fong finding the middle. He'll freestyle. He'll take it on the rim, but can't get it. Hits the back heel, and off comes Jelani Janice for the two-handed power bomb.
Jelani Janice had the trailer coming behind him and took advantage of the stopper, worried about that, as the stopper for the Rumble taking advantage of Sandy Fletcher.
Nice job by Redmond. Better job by Faison denying Memphis. The action fast and furious here to start the second half, leaving it for Lu Fong. What a finish by Lu Fong and a leave by Noah Ballou.
That was an amazing sequence. You saw Janice with the quick fast-forward attack, some phenomenal defense by Redmond, but Dr. DeAndre prescribing no dunks today, and then Lu Fong backing him up on the offensive end.
Just a powerhouse finish from the first Dragon, and a nice finish from Whitney White.
Whitney White likes to score buckets.
My focus has always been on scoring, period. I've always been the scorer on my team. I also play, a little bit of defense, but majorly I'm all offense. I'm going straight to the rim. I'm putting buckets in there, and we getting the W.
No shortage of confidence between Whitney White and Jelani Janice, which is maybe why the Rumble are 3-0 in this tournament. Is a good job by Redmond to take on Lou Fong there. 20-14, the Rumble looking to add to their lead as he looks for Whitney White and finds him. Whitney White putting his stamp on this game.
And you see, the stopper has to account for that trailer, and you saw it happen right there. Noah Ballou had the trailer coming. Here you see Jelani serving it up to the trailer. Noah sees the stopper is playing Ramon Moon on the trail and takes it himself.
Janice up high. Faison is there. I don't see that happen very often. Jelani got up in the air and was altered by the stopper. A nice look for Memphis, but a little too hard. White denied by Faison. DeAndre Faison coming up big here. Ramon Moon! A moon ball over the top of James Go.
Ramon Moon is leaving smoking craters where stoppers used to be. He gets up and orbits all the way around the stopper defense.
Memphis for the outside three, misses again, and a nice job by Faison to clear it off the rim and send his team on the attack. Moon again, leaving for Lou Fong, who will reset it. A good job by James Go there to deter Ramon Moon. Fong finds Ballou. What a great cut! Great cut and a backflip out of the springs.
That was pretty awesome. Lou Fong really made a terrific pass there. And another terrific pass from Whitney White. You gotta love the way these guys are getting after it. Lou Fong, watch him thread the needle to Noah Ballou, and Noah Ballou really feeling himself with the backflip dismount.
Sticks the landing, and we're poised for an exciting finish here. 26-22, Rumble over the Mob. 1:09 to go. Lou Fong with a quick hit over James Go again. The first Dragon flying high.
And a 1-point game here. Nobody's pushed the Rumble to the brink like this. Let's see if the Mob can finish the deal.
Good cut dive there, but nice job by Faison, leaving for an awkward jumper from Jelani Janice. You don't see Jelani airball too many shots. White's got to fire it to beat the clock. Nothing doing, and a chance here for the Mob to take the lead. Noah Ballou looking for Lou Fong. Good job by Redmond. Might have drifted a little bit and got away with it, though.
Redmond's done that a couple times in this tournament.
Here comes the other side. Intentional foul by Ballou. A big chance here for Noah. He's got to defend this. What's his strategy?
Defensively in a face-off, I like to stay low on the first bounce to stay under control and then punch as hard as I can and put my body in the way.
Stop here. It's make it, take it. If Ballou wins it, they get the ball back with a chance to win, and he does! Ballou, you're out, he says to Gennaro Hemphill, and the Mob will have a chance to take a shot at victory.
In the last 30 seconds of the game, a face-off is make it, take it. The Mob will have a shot here.
Ballou diving to the center, finds a cutting Ramon Moon, hit the spring, he's up! It's no good! Spins off the rim, and the Mob will fall to the Rumble. 26-25, the Rumble remained undefeated, and heartbreak for Ramon Moon and the Mob.
He knows he had it. He had the differential, spun away from the contact, and the iron was just a tad unkind.
Unbelievable action here in Wuhan. Heartbreaking finish for the Mob, but the Rumble and Whitney White going to 4-0 in this tournament as we move to Beijing for our next round. For Mason Gordon, I'm Darren Flam. We'll see you next time.